Hi there, my name is Jon Mendez and this is the latest motorboat and yachting video of how-tos. This one is all about installing underwater lights, and these are the new latest lights from Ocean LED, and these have gone for a traditional style fitting. So this goes through the boat and this ring goes on the rear, and our ceiling ring which locks it into place, and then very cleverly these have little screw holes that you can put Allen keys into to tighten this ring against your boat so it can cope with any variation in the transom, and then the ring itself is locked in place with a little grub screw on the side. So this fitting is done when the boat is out of water, and then the actual light itself goes into that from the inside. And the massive advantage of this is that if anything goes wrong with the lights, you can remove the light from inside the boat. You haven't got to come out of the water. One of the issues that you have with many craft, and this one is typical, we have a high-low bathing platform which has quite a large overhang, and we also have corner mounted exhaust, so the access to actually allow you to fit the lights on the inside and the positioning on the outside means that the lights on this boat will not be effective as others, as they are a bit far down below the waterline, and I should think actually trying to get inside to fit them was dreadful. So we've got to the stage now, we're ready for the holes. So we've had a bit of a rough up on the outside where the old stuff's come off, filled in the little masking holes, got a pilot hole in the middle, had a look on the inside to make sure that where we drill through is going to be in the right place, really important that bit, and now my man's just going to go for it. So, and it's a nice even steady pressure, and when it comes through the other side you pray it's right. So hole cut, now we need our light fitting. So here's the light all lined up. The actual brass section will go through the transom. Transom will be here. This little collar here will go up against the transom on the inside. And then the really clever bit is this collar which screws up then has these individual Allen keys which allow this to be held at any angle. So the collar will be brought up tight on one edge and the Allen keys will be extended to make a nice tight seal, which means that you're not trying to get a wedge shape underneath and get it all a bit wonky. So this is an ideal solution. The little screw here locks this to this, and then also acts as a bonding nuts over the earth system for the boat, and the integrity of the whole system can be maintained as well. Because it's going through the transom, undoubtedly we'll use the rudder stocks which are nicely bonded just to make sure the circuit is continuous.
Really important that you use glue that's designed for underwater bonding.
So now we've got the sealant applied all the way around the fitting, and as the man says, you can never have enough, so we've got plenty of sealant. The excess will all pop out and we can clean up after. Little twist going on just to make sure it's nicely settled. Final push, looks pretty straight. Now the fun bit's to go on the inside and put all the fittings on the other side. Now we've actually got the light in situ on the inside of the boat. We've got the bonding wire, which is the green and yellow wire on the top, and then we've got the individual screws which allow us to adjust the tightness of the ring to make sure that the actual light is parallel to the boat and clamped effectively. With 6 of those screws you can get a really good fit, and you can see the fins on the back of the light which dissipate the heat, and that locking ring just here, that's allowed the light itself to be screwed down into the fitting. Very neatly done, and then the wires come off to the control box. Now inside the rudder stock area, you can see here we have reinstalled the pumps and allowed all the fittings to go back in, and these 2 big black boxes, they control 1 light each, so quite serious amount of computing power and power actually going into the system to make this all work at the rear. The lights themselves are just wired through to a simple off and on switch, and then the app itself allows you to control the colours and the duration and the colour changing phases. A little bit of a grey day here, but you can see the intensity and the clarity of the lights, and adjust the colours, the frequency, and exactly how you'd like them to phase as well, with sound to light converters, and some very funky effects. But I think you'd agree, considering the lack of clarity in the water, the lights themselves are very impressive.